Hey guys, I wanted to make this quick video about why Goku didn't use Kaioken against Broly in Dragon Ball Super Broly, and I felt like the other videos on YouTube just weren't detailed enough, and actually one of them was spreading some misinformation, so I wanted to correct that, but I'll get into that later. For starters, we must remember Kaioken is a technique, and not a form. It was Toei Animation that created the concept of Goku using Kaioken on top of Super Saiyan Blue as some kind of form because Goku used it for several minutes versus Hit. Toriyama's original Kaioken concept was that it should only be used for short periods. It was designed as a method for doing greater damage through increased speed, so to quickly change the tide of the fight. But the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken was not created by Toriyama, and it didn't feature in his notes for the anime. He probably doesn't even know it actually exists. The story for Dragon Ball Super Broly is written by Toriyama, and this time Toei had less influence to add in their own ideas. The movie's main focus is Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta defeating Broly, hence, having Goku using Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken would disturb the flow of the movie. There were already so many transformations that featured, so having any more would have just wasted screen time. Toei like to introduce new forms for merchandise reasons so they can make new cards, new toys and lots of money off them, but this isn't Toriyama's intention or vision. The same goes for why Vegeta didn't use Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. In the manga, Vegeta did power up against Jiren, but this was only a temporary boost fueled by ambition and not a new form like in the anime. Some fans have reasoned that Kaioken and Super Saiyan Blue Evolution weren't required as Goku and Vegeta had mastered Super Saiyan Blue. They compare the Super Saiyan Blue aura in the movie with manga panels to prove this, and they cite this panel specifically, which is supposedly a bonus page from the actual manga by Toyotaro. You might have seen this image in other videos on YouTube. This was unfortunately misinformation, and this was confirmed by Herms98 on Twitter, who is a trusted translator, and also confirmed by a Viz employee at the time. So the harmonization between the manga and movie artwork was likely just a design choice and Toei being faithful to Toyotaro's artwork. The second reason why it didn't feature is because of Goku realizing the secret of Broly's power. When Broly knows the opponent is stronger, he has the ability to continually break his limits. He can adapt and evolve past the opponent's strength because of his massive potential from birth. Goku knew that if any more transformations were used, that Broly would just quickly evolve past them and make the situation worse. Goku probably realized this when Vegeta punched Broly and blasted him as Super Saiyan God. By exposure to God Ki, Broly's body became accustomed to it. It's like when you're exposed to the flu and get sick, and after a short time, the body mounts an immune response and fights off the virus, and if you ever come into contact with the same strain of virus again, you aren't hurt by it, because the body knows how to fight it straight away. So it is with Broly. He broke his limits and knew how to counter God Ki, so Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken would have just been useless, especially when Broly transformed into the power of his great ape and retained his human form. This meant his powers increased by at least tenfold, but it's likely to have been far more than this, as Vegeta couldn't fight Broly anymore in Super Saiyan God. Eventually it got to the point where Super Saiyan Blue was just useless. So Goku figured out how to use a power even Broly couldn't reach. Because of the Metamora infusion, Goku and Vegeta's power weren't just added but multiplied in Gogeta. This meant Gogeta was overwhelming Broly faster than he could break his limits, and there just wasn't time for Broly to evolve to Gogeta's level anyways. The third reason why Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken didn't feature is because Goku was worried about his stamina being drained too quickly. Broly's power was quickly rising, and Goku knew Kaioken consumes a lot of energy and stamina and is an unstable way of fighting. Plus, if you want to follow Toei's story, Goku would have been worried about the delayed onset ki disorder flaring up, which would have ended his fight. Goku also reasoned that Kaioken wouldn't have bridged the gap in power, so he wouldn't have wasted his energy and stamina for no good reason. Plus, Goku would have been worried about being too weak for fusion, as they have to synchronize their ki level for it to work perfectly. Now that the manga takes precedence for Super's story, it's likely we won't ever see Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken and Super Saiyan Blue Evolution again, because they don't feature in Toriyama's notes. Toyotaro, who draws the manga, seems to follow Toriyama's notes closer than Toei. I hope you enjoyed finding out the reasons why Goku didn't use Kaioken against Broly in the movie. Definitely let me know your thoughts and whether you disagree or agree down in the comment section below. Thanks guys for watching, and if you enjoyed it, please Kaioken that like button and subscribe to expand your knowledge of Dragon Ball and get coverage of Super. So I'll see you in the next video, but until then, I challenge you to watch the following videos of mine. Alright? Cheers guys. Kai Kai.